Hey, hi, welcome guys. Welcome back to our channel, which is Fibron. Today, I am going to discuss about the ensemble machine learning algorithm, or you can say ensemble learning techniques. What is ensemble learning techniques, guys? So, as we know today, in today's date, data, how the data is going to be increase, how the rapidly data is going to be generate. So, in order to make a better accurate result, in order to make a better model, we have base learner is not able to predict the data. Means our base learner, whatever base learner we learned so far, like a linear regression for the regression kind of problem, decision tree for the classification problem, is not able to solve those problems. So in order to overcome this kind of problem, what we are going to see, we are going to see ensemble machine learning algorithm. So how the ensemble machine learning algorithm is going to be work, that we will see in this session. So my name is Rajesh. Today I am going to discuss about these things what we had discussed. So problem statement is very clear. Our base learner is not able to solve the current situation, because in our current situation data is going to be generated very rapidly, and our base learner is not able to solve those problems or not able to predict the result. So in order to overcome this kind of problem, we come up with the advanced learning techniques. So ensemble machine learning is basically a two category, like a bagging techniques, another is boosting techniques. What do you mean by the bagging and boosting, that we will see in a later session. And bagging, basically bagging in the sense of parallel processing. What is going to be done here? Bagging. So here our base learner, or you can say weak learner, our base learner or you can say weak learner is going to predict some result, and based on the predictions, based on the prediction, let's suppose this is my base learner 1, this is my base learner 2, this is my base learner 3, and this all learner is going to predict their result parallelly. Okay, and based on their prediction, we have one strong learner, we have some strong learner who can able to learn of, who can able to learn the prediction of this base learner, and based on that it will give the predicted output, right? So bagging is kind of thing. Boosting is what? It's a sequential algorithm. What do you mean by the sequential algorithm? Let's suppose we have one base learner, like a weak learner, you can say this is our base learner, or you can say weak learner. Let's suppose this base learner predicted something, and this predicted output is not correct. Then another base learner will learn whatever this base learner learned so far. So this base learner 2 will learn something with the previous learning algorithm, and it will improve the accuracy of the base learning. Similarly, it will also predict something, and it having also some error, then again it will pass his output to the another base learner, like a base learner 3, like a base learner 3. So then again this base learner will learn something with this means again it will learn with this output, and it will not, this base learner 3 will not start from the scratch, because it's already learned something by the base learner 2. It will only learn what the output came from the base learner 2, and again it will give some output. Like this sequential manner will go, and it will it will correct the output. Means each and every steps, whatever the preceding steps are coming, will provide the better and accurate result. So this is known as the boosting techniques. So if you want to make a difference between the bagging and boosting, so in case of bagging, all the base learner will predict the output, and based on their predicted output, we have the strong learner which will give the output. But in case of boosting, if you will go to the boosting techniques, then boosting techniques, in case of boosting, it's a kind of sequential machine learning algorithm. We have the base learner, or you can say weak learner, which will learn with the data, and it will give the output. And based on this output, we having some error. So based on this error, it will again learn, another base learner will learn means from where the base learner will learn, base learner stop their learning, and again from there, that point, base learner to start learning. Okay, similar kind of thing of, you can say experiment, right? Let's suppose I am doing some experiment, and my experiment got end at this point. So another scientist will come, and he will again start. He will not start from the beginning, he will start where I stopped, right? And it will move to further. Again he failed here, right? He failed at this point. Again another scientist will come, and he will not start from this point. He learned whatever these two scientists did so far, and he can start whatever he want to do, and he proceed further till this step. So he will means this scientist process will go till that point until we are not getting our accurate result, right? So same kind of thing, boosting techniques we are following. In the boosting we are following the same things, right? So boosting is also again three kind of thing. One is ADA boosting, gradient boosting, XZ boosting. I'll let you know in my coming session what is the ADA boosting, gradient boosting, and XZ boosting. Okay, so for this video this much only. What is the bagging and boosting? We see what is the difference between the bagging and boosting, and what we see what is ensemble learning algorithm, and what is the use of ensemble machine learning algorithm, right? Okay, so hope you enjoyed this session, and if you like this video then please do subscribe our channel so that never miss our update.